Hey everybody, it's Rick here, and I just wanted to do a real quick review. I don't plan on doing a full review here of the Creatureplica Sasquatch figure, the North American Sasquatch figure. I just got this guy in today from the actual Creatureplica website, and like I said, I just want to do a real quick review, hence why I'm doing it on this very unironed sheet. You're going to see my lights, my lamp here and whatnot. Just wanted to put something together real quick to show you because this figure is just too cool to not do a review of. My first review that I've done in a while. Let's real quick. Let me just show you the packaging real quick. I'm going to pick you up here. Like I said, don't mind the sheet. Oh, lovely. Don't know what that is. Whatever. Just wanted to do a real quick showcase on this beautiful figure here. Anyways, here is the packaging. It is on a blister card, as you can see. Down here at the bottom, North American Sasquatch. It's got the Creatureplica logo on the side. A nice wooded backdrop here. And we got a picture of Sassy there. That's what I'm going to call it. And we got the Gene St. Jean logo up top there. Who is the spearheader of this line. We've got all the credits of who is a part of Creatureplica down here. Focus. There we go. Gene St. Jean, Craig Deere, Jeffrey Byers, and Nick Epley. And then we've got the rest of the first series. We've got the Louisiana Rougarou, the Horror Hound, who I don't plan on picking up. That's not really up my alley. I just plan on sticking with the cryptozoological creatures. We've got the Himalayan Yeti and the North American Sasquatch. And then we got a little story up at the top here. Hello, Lamp. How are you doing? I love Lamp. We've got a little story up top here, just basically highlighting what the line is about. So that is that. Goodbye, you. All right. And let's cover the base here. As you can see, I had to put him immediately into the Patty pose, the Gimlin Patterson footage pose. And let me set you down here real quick while I get him off the base. Okay, so here is the base. Very detailed. Actually comes in two pieces. This trunk part here actually comes with a square peg that you have to kind of clamp it down into the base. I had to kind of force it a bit. I had to finagle it a bit to get it in there, but once I finally did, it's nice and snug. It's not coming out. But it's a very detailed wooded base here. It comes with 3-foot pegs. You got some stones poking through here, some dirt, some roots from the tree, some grass. Beautifully sculpted, very realistic looking. Quite happy with it. That's the bottom of it if you wanted to see that. Let's put that to the side. All right, and on to the big man himself. All right, this figure is awesome. Let's cover the points of articulation real quick. I do want to say real fast that a lot of the articulation, because of the sculpt, is kind of hindered a bit, like in the wrists here, the neck, just due to the nature of the sculpt, which is fine by me because, you know, descriptions of the North American Sasquatch are that it's very timid. I don't plan on putting it anything other than the Patty Gimlin pose that I had it in. I'm not going to be putting it into any action or attack poses. But anyways, okay. So articulation is ball-jointed head. Here we go. Ball-jointed head. Again, which is kind of hindered by the sculpt here due to the hunched nature of the sculpt. You've got ball-jointed shoulders, which I'm not going to force this too much because I did see someone online actually had theirs break, and I love this figure, so I'm not going to try and force it. But it's there if you want to try your luck. We've got swivel right here at the bicep or the shoulders. We've got hinged elbows, which these are actually on a ratchet, so I like it a lot. They're on a ratchet, so they hold quite well. And then again, because of the sculpt, it's kind of hindered, but I believe that the wrists are on a ball joint as well. You've got a swivel right here at the waist. You've got the DC Universe Classics style hinged out hips here. You've got single hinge knees, and then again, the ankles here are on a ball joint. The sculpt itself is wonderfully done. Let me actually pick you up again here. I'll set this guy down, pick you up, give you the tour. Wonderfully sculpted here. The face itself, focus, there you go. Very kind of humanoid ape man, caveman looking, which is what the descriptions are of this guy. Lots of wrinkles in the face, lots of fur. The brow here, you can see where I believe it's supposed to be a little bit more blended than this, than what it actually turned out being, but, you know, we can forgive that. Is peeking through here. We've got some skin peeking through the eyes. Very, very gentle looking. Tiny little ears there. The head is very conular, like the descriptions. I just love this. I mean, the fur detail in this guy is just insane. I love the shaggy, like the longer back here on the back. Very ape-like hands. It's ridiculous. And then, of course, you've got the big feet. What's a Bigfoot without big feet? And again, very primate looking with the wrinkles and whatnot. And, oh, I didn't even notice that he put feet tread. That's awesome. Wow, it's even got... Wow, that's ridiculous. Okay, nicely done, Gene. By the way, Gene St. Jean is who sculpted this, if you're not aware, and you don't know who I'm mentioning when I mention Gene. Paint apps on this are awesome as well. It's kind of hard because of the poor lighting here that I've got going on, to pick up on the screen, but lots of different shades of brown going on. You've got some awesome shading here in the muscle definition. You've got some different shades going on with the fur. Again, you've got with the knuckles here. Come on, man. Come on. There you go. You got some different shades of fur here, different fur going on the knuckles, different colored fingernails than the skin. Lots of washes. It's beautifully done. Different colors on the lips. The eyes are very glossy and look almost human-like. They went above and beyond with this figure. Let's take a look at the back here so you can see. Yeah, just lots of different shades and washes and whatnot to really bring out the definition of the fur and the sculpt. This figure is beautiful. I have wanted for the longest time. Actually, I kind of knew about this line a while before a lot of people did, because Gene and I have a mutual love. We share a mutual love of the cryptozoological. Oh, wonderful. Somebody just peeled down my street. Asshole. We have a mutual love of the cryptozoological, and the paranormal and whatnot. So I actually kind of talked about him with this line for a while. So I know that this line is a dream line of his. It's a project of love and passion. He definitely wanted to get the definitive Bigfoot and Yeti and everything. He wanted to get those definitive figures based on descriptions out there, and he did just a fantastic job. This is absolutely the best Bigfoot figure that has ever been released, and I'm including Mezco's stylized cryptozoology line. All right, and let's just do a little size comparison. Now, mind you, I've got him a little bit hunched right now, but here is the Detective Gordon from the Gotham line for comparison. So you can see the size difference here. Very much, close to same size and height, but the bulk on the Sasquatch here is just much, much more than a human figure, which I believe is what Gene was going for with the Diamond Select scale. But, yeah, you can pick this guy up right now, hoping to get the Yeti and the Rougarou sometime in the near future. But you can pick these guys up right now at Creatureplica.com. A lot of the normal places like Big Bad Toy Store and AmuckTime AmuckTime.com plan on getting these in, I do believe. Definitely, if you're a fan of cryptozoology, if you're a fan of Bigfoot, Yeti, or if you're just a fan of monsters, this line is awesome. Don't miss out on these. I know that he's got 2 more waves in the works, including a gray alien. Definitely don't miss out on this line, because you will be kicking yourself. This is the definitive Bigfoot figure, and even with the hindrance of some of the articulation points, the sculpt just more than makes up for it. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to do a quick review. Like I said, oh, look at that, by the way. That is the patty ass. That is definitely the patty ass. Anyways, pick this figure up, guys. It's an awesome, it's just, come on, it's Bigfoot. Who doesn't fantasize about hitting Bigfoot with their car and taking him home and having him live with them and crash through your steps and taking him to dinner? No, just me? All right, whatever. Fine. Pick up this figure. Creaturereplica.com. Gene St. Jean. Awesome figure. Peace.